Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. From financial scams to physical abuse, the Wisconsin Department of Justice is working to spread awareness about elder abuse. At a training this morning, officials shared ways to help elderly victims escape dangerous situations and connect them with support services. The effort aims to strengthen collaboration among those working directly with elderly victims.
Within La Crosse County, we've seen numbers rising over the past 5 years. Between 2022 and 2023, we saw a 13% increase in overall reports to our office. That's on top of the 21% increase that we saw the prior year.
A recent study found 1 in 5 older adults reported elder abuse during the COVID-19 pandemic. Handmade Warmth is heading to local residents in need. The Coulee Region RSVP opened its doors today for the annual Handcraft Open House. Local nonprofits can pick up thousands of donated items, from quilts and Afghans to winter gear, all created by senior volunteers. The 2-day giveaway runs through Thursday at RSVP headquarters.
We had a few light showers move through the area this morning, giving just a couple of us some drizzle as we went into work. Otherwise, a lot of the area has dried out. We still are looking at a couple showers near Toma heading into that area as we go into the afternoon. Although after this, we're not really expecting too much more in terms of precipitation, giving us a little bit of a break from the rain until we get into Wednesday. Here's a look at our radar estimated totals the last 24 hours. This starts Wednesday afternoon. Areas along I-90 saw the most of it, with anywhere between 1 inch to 1.25 inches. Everyone else getting just under 1 inch. Here's some specific rain totals. Stevenstown topped the board at 2 inches of rainfall. Whitewater State Park over Minnesota just got under that. Otherwise, the rest of us around 1 inch to a little over that. Some areas north of I-94 just a little bit under that, but still some healthy and impressive rain totals for this time of year. Usually through the month of November, we're seeing around 1.5 inches total. So to see that in one day is very impressive. Now we're going to stay dry throughout the night. We're going to cool down a little bit, and with that cool down, we could see some snow showers moving through tomorrow, so I'll break it all down coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, we will see you then. Thank you. Next week will be one of the busiest travel periods ever in the U.S., with AAA predicting more than 79 million Americans, including 1.6 million Wisconsinites, will hit the roads and the skies. The organization has some tips to help make your holiday travel safer.
If you're one of the 1.4 million Wisconsinites road tripping your Thanksgiving weekend, they say now is the time to get a full vehicle inspection.
If you're not able to get it in for a full inspection like that, some key things you want to look out for are your tires and your battery are the two key components that are really weather related. As we begin to see temperatures dipping down below freezing.
You should also think about planning backup travel routes if heavy congestion or road closures pop up. Keep in mind, AAA says next Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon will be the worst times to drive.
We really just stress for everyone to take it easy, plan ahead, and be safe when you're hitting the road for the holiday weekend. No one wants to see their or someone else's holiday weekend ruined by a crash or an injury or worse yet, a fatalities.
If you're flying and don't have tickets yet, book them now, aim for early flights, and consider traveling on Thanksgiving Day. If you're leaving the area, Wausau Police Officer Ben Price says remember to lock your doors and windows, leaving a light or two on inside and outside. Right now, you can reach out to neighbors.
Or let them know that you're going to be gone for an extended period of time.
Or give the police department a call to watch over your home.
We do have a program through the police department that does allow for vacation checks, where you can report your address and just state you're going to be out of town, give us the time frame, and then officers will do random patrols by your residence just to make sure everything is still safe and sound.
If you're leaving a car behind, keep your doors locked and in a safe and legally parked location. Most of all, Price wants people to know it's never an option to drive impaired. Planning your ride now can stop you from making bad decisions in the future.
It's definitely probably one of the highest drinking days we see.
Price adds Thanksgiving is one of the days where the most OWIs are given out. Still to come at noon, from stress to spicy foods, one woman admitting she sweats through it all. No, it's not me. How 3 sweat-proofing products stood up to Consumer Reports tests. We'll show you the results coming up.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Improving your home, improving your life with new entry doors. Few things in your home get the constant use of the entry door. Older entry doors are often hard to open, hard to close, drafty, cold, ugly, insecure, or all of these things, a source of daily misery. Correctly installed entry doors provide a safety and security for your family. They are easy to operate, provide comfort, and say welcome to family and friends. Call or visit the Board Store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day. The Board Store.
It was a good decision having my wife here. I couldn't do it no more. I took care of her for 6 years. I feel that she's safe here. I feel that anytime that she's got a problem, they can get a hold of me. And they have, and they've got a hold of me, which is really, I'm glad that they have. And I've sat in the hallway and watched people bring their loved ones in here, and they were nervous and that, but there's nothing to be nervous about. They just take really good care of you at this facility. And that's what it's all about. As long as your wife is happy, or your husband, when you come to a place like this, that's all you're asking for, that they're happy.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
A1 Vacuum Sales and Service has been part of the La Crosse area for 75 years, and so we thank you for that opportunity and for supporting the area's largest vacuum store for all these years. Our mission is to provide great service and offer quality products that stand the test of time, and we will continue to be part of this wonderful area we call home. Leave a legacy that isn't plastic in a landfill and support the store that supports you. Thank you for your business.
A1 Vacuum. Our business is picking up.
Welcome to the party. We all make this show together. You guys, this is our show. You just never know who you're going to meet here. You can feel the energy in this room. Every single person needs to be included in these conversations. Let's do this! Let's make everyone's day a little brighter.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Welcome back. Some consumer news. We are used to underarm deodorant to keep us smelling fresh, but now there's a new category you may have seen for the whole body. Deodorant and antiperspirant creams and wipes to use all over. But do they work, and do you need them? Consumer Reports sniffs out the truth so you can decide if they're worth the money.
Consumer Reports reporter Jothyra Rodriguez is not afraid to admit she's a sweater.
I'm a stress sweater, a spicy food sweater, an exercise sweater, and sometimes even an angry sweater.
So after talking with a dermatologist, Jothyra worked with the Consumer Reports team to try and report on 3 sweat-proofing products. First up in her home trial was Lume Whole Body Deodorant plus Sweat Control Smooth Cream.
Rubbing cream on my underarms every night before bed felt so wrong compared with the usual process of rubbing a solid deodorant stick on my underarms. But it was simple. I applied a pea-sized amount daily. The cream dried quickly, so I didn't have to wait before I could get dressed.
Jothyra says the results were impressive. No skin irritation.
During my twice-weekly runs, my underarms remained totally dry throughout the 3-mile loop. And I noticed 0 odor post-run too. I had a bit of sweating after a particularly stressful morning phone call, but besides the stress sweat, I remained totally dry the entire week.
The next week, she tried Sweatblock Max Clinical Antiperspirant Wipes to one armpit and DuraDry PM Sweat Minimizing Gel to the other.
The first thing I noticed about the Sweatblock wipes was their smell immediately after opening the packaging. The company describes it as a subtle, sweet clove smell, but I thought it was unpleasant. The DuraDry gel had no smell and dried clear each of the 3 nights I applied it.
Jothyra reports the second week was as dry as the first. She noticed minimal sweat and zero odor.
2 weeks I spent using these products were the 2 least sweaty weeks of my adult life. They weren't totally sweat blocking, but I've actually decided to switch my antiperspirant stick for whole body deodorant.
You might be wondering if there's a risk of overheating while using these products. Experts say it's important to let your body sweat, especially during exercise or hot weather. But as long as these products are used as directed, they should be okay for most people. This is Ashley Prieto.
That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Buyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Choosing Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben was the best decision I made.
They just came in and said, we've got this, use us, we do this all the time. And I did trust them very much throughout the whole process.
To have a law firm to represent me with dignity and honesty. And I am here to say thank you to them the best way that I possibly can.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben. Call or visit schwebel.com.
Celebrating 50 years, Asher Last Exteriors has been committed to craftsmanship as Western Wisconsin's trusted Renewal by Andersen window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 24% off on your entire purchase of Renewal by Andersen windows and doors. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Trust the experts and call Asher's today for your free no obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Buyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
A poultry processor goes out of business, leaving a lot of Wisconsin farmers in the red trying to care for their stock. Thursday at 10, we'll talk with a local farmer who found a unique way to avoid having to euthanize all their chickens. Thursday at 10.
Yep, it's that time of year. But whether it's this or this, you can trust the First Warn Weather Team to help you plan your day right. First Warn Weather. When you expect more, turn to News 8.
In your medical news this afternoon, prescription drug ads on TV could soon look different. New rules from the FDA take effect this week, requiring drug makers to be clearer about the risks and side effects of medications without using medical jargon. The rules will impact TV and radio ads, but they don't apply to claims made by social media influencers somehow. Many parents struggle with how to manage their children's anger. A poll found 1 in 7 parents feel their child gets angrier than their peers, and 7 in 10 parents, that is, feel they've set a bad example with angry outbursts. Some recommended strategies include helping kids find ways to calm down, providing positive reinforcement, and parents setting a good example themselves. Hot cocoa or green tea could protect your heart when you're stressed. A study found the flavonols in those drinks protect your blood flow and the system that delivers oxygen to the brain. Flavonols are a compound found in some fruits, vegetables, teas, and nuts. Cocoa or green tea can even counteract some of the negative effects of eating a fatty meal. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. As we take a live look outside now from CityCam 8, Nicole is in next with a look at our forecast.
When we went over the agenda and they presented options, they could do a little bit of it or all of it, and I chose to have it all done so they could address all the problems at one time, and then we would have all our issues taken care of.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers is $21 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Well, when they came to install things, they were very timely. They were very professional and told us exactly how long we would be without water, which was helpful to plan. You know, they came in, did the job, they left, you didn't even know they were there.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
As we go through the rest of the day, we're actually going to see our temperatures continue to drop. We saw our highs earlier this morning, getting into the upper 50s, which is well above average for this time of year. We're also going to have a little bit of a breeze out there, continuing on from what we saw last night. We're seeing winds mainly out of the southwest, west-southwest, around 15 miles an hour. Those gusts are going to be a little bit higher than that, too, as well as we go into the evening hours. Eau Claire, similar story, getting down into the 40s a little bit quicker, though, as we go into the afternoon. 3 p.m. when we usually see our high, we're already going to be at 49. Which still is actually above our average high, but we will be continuing to cool off as we go into Wednesday morning. And as we go into Wednesday morning, let's take a look at what the conditions are going to be like. We could maybe see a few stray showers, mainly into central Wisconsin, not really looking like a whole lot of accumulation there, though. And then here's the big story as we go into early Wednesday morning. We could be seeing some snow flurries. Now, a lot of the bigger amounts are still staying off to our west in western Minnesota, but as we go into the morning hours, that's when a lot of those smaller flurries start to make their way over. You will notice, though, much of our area is still going to be above freezing at this time, so we could be seeing a little bit more of a wet or heavy snow as we go into the late morning and early afternoon. We will quickly drop below freezing, though, as we go later into the evening hours, giving us more of a light and fluffy snow. But this is something to be aware of, because here around 5 p.m., that's going to be our commute time. Everybody heading home to work with these snow flurries around, so make sure you're aware of that as we go into later tomorrow. Also coming home from school on the bus stop, the kids could be having a fun little surprise getting into the yard as we go home. Now, we really aren't looking at too much in terms of accumulation with these snow showers, so to say. Much of our area just seeing maybe a measurable amount, well under an inch, mainly on those grassier surfaces that could support the snow or on top of the more elevated surfaces like the bluffs. We could be seeing a lot more snow off to our west, and then a lot of the stuff here in central Wisconsin is looking to come later into Thursday, but there's still a lot of uncertainty on whether or not this will all be snow, whether or not it's still going to be a little bit of a mix. We'll definitely be able to break that all down, but so far it's looking like that stuff that's coming Thursday is mainly going to be staying off into our east, giving us mainly some lighter showers as we go into the day. Another factor, we do have those winds throughout the rest of the day today, gusting around 30 miles an hour. We'll see them slow down a little bit as we go into the evening, and then through much of the overnight period we'll just see a light breeze, but they're going to pick up quickly as we go into the afternoon. This is about when we see those snow showers starting to enter into the area, and then continuing on into the afternoon around the commute time, we'll still be seeing wind gusts around 25 to 30 miles an hour. So visibility concerns could play a factor tomorrow. Make sure you're keeping up with all of our updates, especially with those road conditions. It could get a little bit dicey out there, but again, we're not really expecting too much in terms of heavy snowfall, just those pretty little snowflakes out there creating a nice little view you, getting everybody in the holiday spirit. And then after that, with that cool down, we're not really seeing those cooler temperatures move out anytime soon, but we're actually going to be near average now for the rest of the week, which will be kind of nice, in my opinion.
Yeah, time to get used to that, right? November is moving on, so yeah.
It's almost done.
Yeah,
December's almost here. It's almost winter, so we have to get ready. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Nicole. A rare silver coin from Colonial Boston just sold for a record-breaking $2.5 million, and there's only one other like it in the world. We'll have the details on this centuries-old discovery after the break.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley stain-resistant fabric, where have you been all my life Black Friday event. But don't wait. It's also the Ashley you can save up to $1,000 store-wide Black Friday event.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company and receive a 30% federal tax credit. Unlike a traditional steel wood stove, a Hearthstone soapstone wood stove delivers consistent heat using beautiful soapstone. Purchase your Hearthstone wood stove before the end of the year and receive a 30% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
It sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's a secondary benefit, but I mean, you know, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time. Due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil, your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose American Waterworks.
I didn't know it, but my back pain was coming from my feet. My personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley, there's no way my husband's snoring is going to keep me awake now Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley, you can get 0% interest for 72 months Black Friday event.
Download the News 8000 app today. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Finally today, a rare silver coin older than the U.S. sets an auction record. The auction house says the 3-pence coin sold for more than $2.5 million. The coin was minted in Boston in 1652, which makes it one of the first coins to be minted in the then British colony. It was found in an old cabinet in the Netherlands. Just one other 3-pence coin of this type is known to have survived to the present day. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
New Ultra members who open an A+ checking or A+ Platinum account in person at a branch get a $250 cash bonus. That's right, get $250 cash for opening a new A+ checking or A+ Platinum account with a $500 direct deposit. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Beat the Black Friday crowd and come to Home Furniture's pre-holiday sale. Everything is on sale. Plus, get an extra 15% off floor models and clearance and pay no interest for 3 years. Don't wait. Hurry in for the best selection during the pre-holiday sale at Home Furniture.
Improving your home, improving your life with new windows. If you are tired of old windows that don't open or close properly, that are drafty and cold, that are rotting and falling apart, your life can be better. Enjoy comfort, convenience, and peace of mind with new windows. Feel good when your home looks great inside and out. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day. The Board Store, 524 Copeland, La Crosse.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing. Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Rest well this Black Friday knowing you got a quality mattress during the pre-holiday mattress sale at Home Sleep Express. Your choice of these queen mattresses from Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep, each just $9.99. Plus get no interest for 3 years. The pre-holiday mattress sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
Yeah, you heard that right. New Ultra members who open an A-Plus checking or A-Plus Platinum account in person at a branch with the $500 direct deposit get a $250 cash bonus. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
After a mostly dry October, we're really making up for it. Already seeing almost 3 inches of rainfall in November, more than 2 inches above what we should usually have this November, well above average in Eau Claire as well. And we still got some more precipitation on the way, so we're going to see where we end up, but it's looking like it's going to be a wet one.
Yeah, I woke up with rain in my garage this morning. See you back here tonight. Thanks for joining us.